Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. All right, we're going to call this meeting to order at 6:07. Can I get a roll call, please?
Michael Cashman.
Present.
Thomas Wood.
Here.
Mark Mannix.
Here.
Meg LaFave.
Here.
Beaver.
Present.
James Coffey is absent. Rick Collins.
All right, Resolution 17-125, approve the minutes from the previous meeting.
Resolved that the minutes of April 27th and May 4th, 2017 be approved and the reading of the minutes be dispensed with.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood. Is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert. Any discussion? Seeing none. Roll call.
Thomas Wood.
Yes.
Mark Mannix.
Yes.
Meg LaFave.
Yes.
Barb Beaver.
Yes.
Mike Cashman.
Yes, resolution does carry. Resolution 17-126, the abstract.
Resolved that the abstract of audited claims number 5B-17, 797 to 926 for $339,311.28, and abstract 5B-17, 151 to 174 prepays in the amount of $417,133.38 be received as reviewed by the audit committee, and the supervisors hereby authorized to pay said abstract.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood. Is there a second?
Second.
Mannix. Is there any discussion? Seeing none. Roll call.
Thomas Wood.
Yes.
Mark Mannix.
Yes.
Meg LaFave.
Yes.
Barb Beaver.
Yes.
Mike Cash.
Yes, resolution does carry. Resolution 17-127, the monthly department reports.
Resolved to receive and place on file monthly department head reports, building and grounds, highway superintendent, park and recs, water and wastewater, codes and zoning, planning department, and supervisor's financial report, and town clerk.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert. Is there any discussion? Seeing none. Roll call.
Thomas Wood.
Yes.
Mark Mannix.
Yes.
Meg LaFave.
Yes.
Barb Beaver.
Yes.
Mike Cash.
Yes, resolution does carry. Resolution 17-129, Nikki Martin merit pay increase. And there's been a change on yours, just to make sure to read that.
Here's one.
The other one.
128.
No, 129.
No, 128.
Oh, I apologize.
That's
It was attached.
Whereas the supervisor has received a letter dated May 9th, 2017 from Melanie Defiant Youth Services and Recreation Director requesting hiring of summer lifeguards. And whereas the Youth and Service Recreation Director recommends that all guards will start on June 10th, 2011. Allison Fink, Anna Dorrance, William Griffin, Hunter Williams, Cassidy Bond, Shane Terrell, Joseph Bostick, Julia Mulligan, Andrew LePage, and a list of candidates to be appointed for such positions, and all appointment verification and eligibility provisions have been satisfied. Now there be resolved, the supervisors authorized to sign all necessary documents to hire seasonal temporary help in the Park and Recreation Department, and that a certified copy of this resolution be given to the Finance Manager, Youth Director, Pool and Shoring, and Clinton County Civil Service Department for personnel for their final approval and filing, and a copy be placed in each personnel's file.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Wood. Is there LaFave? Any discussion? Seeing none. Roll call.
Thomas Wood.
Yes.
Mark Mannix.
Yes.
Meg LaFave.
Yes.
Barb Beaver.
Yes.
Mike Cash.
Yes, resolution carries. Sorry about that mix-up. And there's a correction, I gave you one of those.
Yep.
Yep. Resolution 17-129, Nikki Martin merit pay increase.
Whereas Nikki Martin has held the position as senior account clerk typist since March 1st, 2008, and is employed in good standings in the town of Plattsburgh. Whereas Ms. Martin has been asked with additional job duties and responsibilities while continuing to perform her normal duties. And whereas the approved 2017 budget reflects a wage increase for the senior account clerk typist. Now therefore be resolved that the finance manager requests a merit pay increase approved and the finance manager be authorized to execute the wage increase for Nikki Martin in the amount of $500 effective June 1st, 2017. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and a copy of this resolution be placed in Ms. Martin's personnel file.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LaFave, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Martin Mannix?
Yes.
Mike LaFave?
Yes.
Barb Hebert?
Yes.
Mike Cash?
Yes, resolution does carry. Resolution 17130, 2017 budget amendment.
Whereas the town is in need to amend 2017 budget to reflect changes in revenue and expenditures during the year, therefore be resolved that the budget amendments will be offset from existing fund balances or additional revenues. Therefore be resolved the town board, town of Plattsburgh, does hereby recommend the following budget amendment. General fund, increase appropriations $72,500 to pay a ban in full 2017 from existing fund balances. Increase appropriation to retired health insurance $1,900. Decrease appropriation hospital medical insurance $1,900 to reflect changes in health insurance allocations due to retirement. Highway fund increase revenue $34,185.55. Increase appropriation road paving chips $34,185.55. Increase due to New York State budget for paved New York. Increased revenue consolidated highway $26,481.43. Increase appropriation road paving chips $26,481.43. An increase due to New York State budget 2017-2018 extreme weather recovery. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LaFave, is there a second?
Second.
Wood, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Martin Mannix?
Yes.
Mike LaFave?
Yes.
Barb Hebert?
Yes.
Mike Cash?
Yes, resolution does carry. Resolution 17131, 2017 bank consolidation.
Whereas to gain efficiency, reduce costs, and increase earnings from the town's deposits through the consolidation of the accounts and the additional of the money market accounts, therefore be resolved the town board, town of Plattsburgh, authorizes the supervisor to close the following accounts and open money market accounts within the Glens Falls National Bank system. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert, LaFave, is there any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Martin Mannix?
Yes.
Mike LaFave?
Yes.
Barb Hebert?
Yes.
Mike Cash?
Yes, resolution does carry. Resolution 17132, water storage tank asset management maintenance permit award.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh received proposals under Resolution 17103 from qualified firms to provide water storage tank asset management and maintenance in connection with the water wastewater department. And whereas it is determined that the services offered by the firm of Suzy will be the best met the needs of the town. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh Town Board, upon approval and recommendation by the town attorney, does hereby accept the proposal as submitted by Suzy, and it be further resolved, the supervisors hereby authorized and directed to execute an agreement for said services. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the finance manager and director of water and wastewater.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Mr. Mannix, is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call.
Thomas Wood?
Yes.
Martin Mannix?
Yes.
Mike LaFave?
Yes.
Barb Hebert?
Yes.
Mike Cash?
Yes,
I just want to note that the person that just left, might be extra votes on here, I'm not sure.
Person or the dog?
Oh, the dog, oh, okay, all right, dog, oh, yeah.
At this point, I'm going to go back to the regularly scheduled program. I know we were a little bit behind getting, typically we have allowed for public comment. I wanted to be assured. I didn't think that there was any this evening, but I certainly want to make sure that on record that we allowed for public comment this evening. So seeing none, we'll continue with the agenda. Resolution 17133, publish a bid for fluoridation equipment.
Whereas the town of Plattsburgh was awarded by New York State Department of Drinking Water Fluoridation Grant for the purchase of fluoridation monitoring equipment. Whereas specifications for equipment are related to the town of Plattsburgh watering system fluoridation. Any reference to specified specific equipment, makes and models are intended to be on a basis of equipment quality and design. Equivalent products will be accepted. The equipment supplier must submit with the bid product information on all equipment to be provided unless the equipment is that specified herein. The town of Plattsburgh Director of Water and Wastewater Utilities shall make a determination on equivalency. And whereas the town of Plattsburgh will evaluate all bids, the town of Plattsburgh reserves the right to reject any and all bids. Responses must be marked sealed, marked bid fluoridation equipment, and received by the town of Plattsburgh by 3 p.m. June 15, 2017. Any additional information regarding this bid may be obtained by calling the town clerk 562-6832 during normal business hours, Monday through Friday, or going to the Town of Plattsburgh website, www.townofplattsburgh.org. Now therefore be resolved that the Town Board, Town of Plattsburgh does hereby authorize the supervisor to solicit and receive bids for fluoridation equipment, and that the town clerk posts this notice on the town clerk's bulletin board and posts it on the town's website. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution be given to the Water and Wastewater Director and the town clerk.
Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
Dave, Mannix, second. Any discussion? Seeing none. Roll call.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Martin Mannix,
Yes.
Mike LeFay.
Yes.
Barb Peter.
Yes.
Mike Cash.
Yes, resolution does carry. Resolution 17-134, surplus obsolete equipment.
Whereas the following equipment listed has been determined as obsolete, appropriate individuals, and therefore be resolved that the Fellow Shredder, Sharp Calculator, Casio Calculator, Brother Scanner, HP LaserJet 3400 printer, HP LaserJet 1300 printer, 2 file cabinets, Kodak Easy Share, a tape recorder, Sony model, Canon typewriter, and HP DeskJet 800 PS printer serial number. And it be further resolved that the town board does authorize the items listed to be disposed of by the D&G department in an appropriate manner.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Lefebvre, is there a second?
Second.
Ebert, any discussion? Seeing none. Roll call.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Mannix,
Yes.
Barb Hebert,
Yes.
Mike Cashman,
Yes.
Mike LeFay.
Yes.
Resolution does carry. Resolution 17-135, adopt energy benchmarking policy requirements for certain municipal buildings in the town of Plattsburgh.
I move that we hold up on the reading of the whole thing and just summarize it and vote.
So you're asking that you're making a motion to waive the
Yeah,
full
waive
reading
the
of the three-page resolution. Okay, let us vote on the waiving first, please. All those in favor of waiving the reading of this resolution say aye.
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 All those opposed? Abstentions? Passes. Okay. I just want to make it a document, so give me a second, please. Do you have a question, Debbie?
No, I said yay.
All right. At this point, I'll entertain the motion to adopt. Is there a motion to adopt the resolution as written?
So moved.
Lefebvre, is there a second?
Second.
Hebert, any discussion?
Just the basic thing is that we're going to be taking energy benchmark of all of the types of energy we use for this particular building, and that this will be done once a year to try to keep track of if we're able to save any and how we can keep the cost.
And Pat's really going to track it throughout the year to save him the time for actually digging through all of the data once a year.
All right. At this point, can I have a roll call, Ricky?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Mannix,
Yes.
Mike LeFay.
Yes.
Barb Hebert.
Yes.
Mike Cash.
Yes, resolution does carry.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We discussed it.
Trying, Rick.
We're trying. Rick.
Resolution 17136, Substance Abuse Prevention and Recovery of Clinton County Agreement. This
Well-
is, go ahead.
But whereas the town of Plattsburgh Town Board determined that it's desirable and public interest to support SPAC coalition mission for a better community. And whereas resolved that after an approval by the town attorney, the SPAC agreement between the Substance Abuse Prevention and Recovery of Clinton County and the town of Plattsburgh are the same and hereby is approved for the starting of April 21st, 2017. And it be further resolved, the supervisor be and hereby authorized to sign all agreements for the town. And it be further resolved that a copy of this resolution contract agreement be given to the finance manager and SPARC representative.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
LaFave. Is there a second?
Seconded.
Hebert, any discussion?
This is supposed to be April 17th,
No. Should be,
starting.
this was originally pulled from when groups could do it as early as April 21st. So I would actually do it starting this evening, so May 18th.
Thank you.
Yep.
And Michael, you'll be our representative for SPARC, but we obviously will be able to participate in activities and
Yep, absolutely.
support this.
Like I said, I've been wanting to become more involved with this particular thing now that they're formalizing it through this process. I'm looking forward to attending as many of the meetings and activities that are going on under this particular jurisdiction. So, without any further discussion, can I get a roll call?
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Zanuck,
Yes.
Michael LaFave,
Yes.
Barb Hebert,
Yes.
and Mike Cash.
Yes, resolution does carry. Before I ask for an adjournment or entertain any executive session, not that I know of any need this evening, I do want to bring to your attention 3 items. First, the New York State Senate did pass legislative action to name the Morrisonville Bridge after Gordy Little. It is now going to the Assembly for consideration, and then at that point it will be hopefully signed by Governor Cuomo. I've already started a conversation with Supervisor Potiker over in Schuyler Falls so that we can begin to craft something that will be fitting should that action be approved by the governor. So just a heads up there. The other item that I would like to remind folks of is on May 25th at 6 p.m. we will not be having a traditional board meeting or work session. It will be a town hall style meeting. I've actually reached out to Dave Andrews of Wyrie to serve as our moderator to assist us with that, and also hoping to get that on Wyrie radio as well to really kind of expand some of the outreach to that. We're doing this style new. It's an experiment, and we'll continue to evaluate and see where we'll go with that. The last piece that I would bring to your attention, again, largely because we will be meeting next week, the first meeting of the Shared Services Panel of Clinton County met last night. I would argue that it was largely organizational in nature. There was an individual from the Department of State, the director, I think, of local government was there, who made a presentation talking about the timetable and kind of the rules and the mission of the law. Michael Zerlo, who's our county administrator, does serve as the chairman of the services panel. But I can honestly say that I feel very optimistic about the opportunities that we have to collaborate on this. And the one thing that I asked was that even if the service panel, through law, disbands beyond this year or next year, that we continue to collaborate as a region. I think there's a lot of value in bringing all of the supervisors and the mayors in Clinton County together in the region to have those conversations. So just a heads up there. Without further ado, I would entertain, are there any motions to go into executive session? Seeing no need to go into executive session, I would entertain a motion to adjourn at 6:26. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Hebert,
Second.
Ford. Any discussion?
Well, and I just want to apologize for the distraction. It's a friend of a friend's dog that I'm taking care of because the family had a house fire. I couldn't get out the house without her blowing through the door, and then I couldn't leave her in the car because it was too hot. Thanks for everyone being a dog lover.
And I thought, stay quietly here between us.
Very good participant.
All right, I'm going to call the vote. Roll call.
Thomas Wood,
Yes.
Mark Bennett,
Yes.
Michael Page.
Yes.
Yes.
Mike Cash.
Yes. Drive safe, folks, and maybe get some ice cream.